And go. Welcome back, folks. This is going on the YouTube channel per normal. Under So Fresh Adventures, we're back with another advice therapy. TED Talk with Prince. This time around, we have a topic coming from our very own Derica. Let me grab it. This is an old one. Ooh, the fuck is that? Dang, I thought I had it. Hold on, my fault, folks. Clipboard. It's somewhere around here. Boom, there it is. So this is coming from Derica. My apologies. She stated, "Give your thoughts on social media and how you think it impacts people, good or bad." So today's talk is going to be in regards to that topic. Again, it is to give my thoughts on social media and how it affects or how it impacts people, good or bad. So when it does come to social media, I understand there is a good and bad side of it. So social media really, mainly regarding like the main, I guess you can say like the main two apps, three if you want to count TikTok. I would say Instagram, Twitter for the most part, and TikTok being the three things. Uh, Good. I'll kind of give both a pro and con about it. The good portion of social media would be meeting new people, finding former connections, as well as in most other people's instances, networking, starting up a business, kind of having the viral moments that could take you to next heights or open up more brand deal or not brand deals, but open up more deals for you, opportunities, things like that. As far as the positives, I mean, without social media, I'm not saying a lot of people probably wouldn't be in the position they are in. It'd probably be a lot harder. But for those who are entrepreneurs, those who start music, those who do YouTube, Twitch, those who want to see growth within themselves or don't want to work the regular job or career path in life and found a way that can best benefit them as far as getting to the point that they want to see themselves at, social media most definitely can be a good thing, especially when you are consistent and you are very constant with the content that you do put out. Now, granted, it does always come with hardships, and there are moments to where you may not see always the results you want to every. I'll say like every time you post or things like that, but as long as you keep a positive attitude, social media can be good. You are able to meet people who can bring you to higher places or at least push you to higher places. Everyone's favors back. Welcome back, Derica. Good thing you're here because we're talking about your thing. Shout out to Derica. Um, as far as social media goes, continuing off all the good points, uh, being able to meet newfound people, meet new connections with people, as well as also understanding how networking can push you to that next level. It can most definitely get you to a higher point in your life. Uh, a lot of people are on social media, and a lot of people may do the same thing. So it can kind of get discouraging, especially when you're doing something you feel like is better than others. And I guess that will kind of stem me into the negatives of it. It can put a toll on you, as well as push you to believe that you're not doing what you need to do, or you're not working hard enough to achieve your goal. As far as like things of Instagram, more this is more so towards like women in general. I do understand that beauty standards can also be deterring because a lot of people, mainly a lot of women, and this is no hate, no bashing of any kind. Women don't believe that they, I don't want to say all, but a good handful of women don't always believe that they're at their best peak because they don't look better or they don't look the same as somebody, given the fact of how many likes they may get or how many comments they may get, or people wanting to talk to them and things like that. And I can understand why that can be discouraging, as well as more catering to the guys, like how someone can be successful and may have a dream car that you wanted, or maybe around people that you looked up to, or find, or role models and stuff like that, or in the goofy terms, maybe with an attractive woman that you had your eyes on but didn't necessarily have all your resources together to achieve that. Which, I mean, in all honesty, we need to stop using social media as a guide for our lives, if that makes sense. Mainly just stating that you can't view social media as it's a guidebook to map out your life. Now, understandably, you can use social media in a positive way, whether if it's trying to motivate others, whether if it's trying to kind of attract the audience, trying to attract the community, things like that. But for the most part, you can't view it as, well, I'm not able to get this, that, and the third, like these other people that I follow on social media. I need to set my game up, or I need to get my money up, or I need to purchase a lot of makeup, or I need to get surgery on myself, or this, that, and the third. I don't think that's gonna help you. In my honest opinion, I don't think that's gonna help you. Granted, will it get you far? Will it, present you more of a confidence booster and more of a door opening experience? Possibly. I mean, the chances are there, but then you also have to think long term. What's good, Doctor? Happy Friday, my guy. Or Friday going to Saturday. Most definitely, but it's not going to be the same results as you expect later down the line. So to all my women out there who may get surgery on themselves, all my men out there who may think they have to, happy Fresh Friday, crazy, who think they have to do other means of things to build their finances, you don't. Like I said, if you want to build up your any form of a page, any form of a community, any form of maybe like presenting a business, things like that, you need to focus on what benefits you and what can help you get there. Can't look at the next man's guide to things and think it's always going to benefit you, because a lot of times it doesn't. What they may do is very different from what you may do, and a lot of things may not always add up the same. Plus, it's a whole jumble trying to be like the next person because you also want to be on. Um, and again, to my ladies, I do understand beauty standards are a thing, as well as who has the most attractive face, who has the nicest body, things like that. And I understand there are good positive things that you can get out of social media. Maybe you're trying to work out more, maybe you're trying to eat healthy, maybe you're trying to kind of find your inner peace and trying to know what like self-love is and stuff like that. There are things out there that can help you. But if you're just looking at, well, dang, she's attractive, like why don't people view me like that, or what do I need to do? I don't think you need to lower yourself, or especially your morals, to try getting someplace, right? And that's no shot to people who may do certain things, or have a certain career path that isn't the most accepting. Okay, yeah, better work yourself out. You too. The most accepting in the world. Like, I get it. Most times people only do it to kind of upstart their business, things like that. And hey, who am I to? You feel me? Who am I to hate? But those do come with problems eventually, right? If you get too much surgery, you look like a different person. If you try to flex too hard on social media, at some point, your image may be revealed as you're completely different outside of it. I think when it comes to how we should view our priorities, as well as how we should work ourselves to kind of achieve the goals that we're aiming for, using social media can most definitely help you. Like, we all seen like viral moments. We all seen people have these most definitely viral type of sensations, to where you can get brand offers, you can meet up with your the celebrities that you look up to, or you can be in the same room as them, stuff like that, or money can start coming in, whatever the case may be. But that generally doesn't mean you have to throw all your morals to the side to achieve that. You kind of have to start letting things happen. But we also got to realize that not everybody is going to be in that position. And I don't mean that to discourage anyone, because chase your dreams however you see fit. But we also got to realize that with pretty much every boss has an employee for the most part, right? Not everybody can be a boss, not everybody can be an entrepreneur and things like that. Because then at some point you got to realize that we need somebody. We're gonna need the world's gonna need people to work, right? So how much social media is good, especially if you're trying to do your own thing and try to be your own boss and stuff like that. We also got to remember that sometimes it's not. We can't let social media make us believe that working under somebody is a horrible thing, right? And that's always going to be the talk on social media. Oh, you should be your own boss. Oh, I don't want somebody who works under somebody. I want someone who gives the orders and stuff like that. We gotta throw that outside of our head. Like we gotta really do better. I mixed a lot of this sermon, but I agree. And don't worry, Doctor, it'll be on my YouTube channel whenever, probably like Sunday when I post it. But we most definitely have to kind of understand that we can't let people, especially when it comes to social media this day and age, when a lot of people have podcasts, which 2025, let's remove podcasts. If it's not anything beneficial to people, let's stop indulging into it, because a lot of podcasts generally don't work. And I say that just to mean a lot of people don't understand that they're in that position off of the strength of them doing things that got them popular, that got them viral, that got them famous, that put them in a room full of others that could continue to push them forward. So all these podcasts, diminishing men, diminishing women, causing these wars and stuff like that, we need to leave it behind. I understand not the world's not going to be perfect. The world's not going to be a better place off of it, but the unnecessary arguments and the necessary hypotheticals and all that other stuff is blatantly getting annoying and outrageous to the point where it's like, what are we doing here, right? So if you do have a goal in mind, or you are trying to seek some individuality, and you think social media will help you, I say take full advantage of it the best way you can. Like I said, post constantly, try networking with people who may be in the same field as you, see if you can get something going, see if you can get some collabs going, but make sure it's genuine. I'm not sure how much a lot of people watch YouTube and things like that, so I know not everybody could be up to hip, but a lot of these YouTube beefs and unnecessary YouTube dramas about this, that, and the third going on, and the lack of self-respect we have for like one another is crazy to me. For my men out there, keep your heads up high. Don't feed into the idea that you need to rush to make six figures, or you need to have the shiniest chain, or the most expensive car, or whatever the case may be, or have a house by the age of 23. Do what you love, and work hard towards your goal. I'm not saying times will get easier. Hopefully it does in the future, but fingers crossed. But don't feel like you have to be on other people's timing to get what you need to get. Most definitely focus on improving yourself. If you have to go to the gym, head to the gym. If you have to find some form of skincare routine, hair care routine, whatever the case may be, do it. Find ways to always improve yourself. Find a new hobby, find a new skill. Keep learning about that, or doing those type of things. Like, find peace within yourself, because like I said, a lot of times people aren't gonna allow you to have that peace inside of work, outside of work, in your everyday life. So you need to kind of start finding that peace within yourself, kind of realizing that you're moving at your own speed. I'm not saying be completely lazy, like, have self-care days and take care of yourself, take care of your mental and your physical health. But at the end of the day, you got to kind of do what you got to do. If you want to aim for making six figures, cool. Find out the best ways that will benefit you. If you're cool and complacent where you are in life, don't let other people diminish you from that goal, from that achievement, because at the end of the day, your shoes are different from theirs. No one's walking the same path you are, and you're not walking the same path they are. Because removing all that flashy stuff from someone's life, will they be in the same retrospective space as you are? For me personally, I like to have people respect me more so than just idolize me. I want to be the type to be respected where I go, and if people know me off of that, that's cool. But I don't want to be idolized and have a lot of be fans of me, because I promise you, I'm not going to be fans of you. I may respect you. I may respect your craft. I may respect your hustle. I may respect your grind and the position that you got in. But I'm not going to be a fan of anyone, because I don't want anybody to be a fan of me. We're all the same. We are all the same people. You could go at any moment, such as I. And then for my ladies out there, remember, understand, keeping yourself in a light that is positive and of high class can be hard, especially with how the times are changing, to where it's very simple to sell yourself in, I guess, in a way that's very promiscuous. But for my ladies out there, I understand that you may want to make a quick buck, but realize that can lead to a lot of problems down the line that most people aren't willing to deal with. If it's self-love y'all need to work on, if it's maybe the confidence y'all need to work on, I would say take some time to yourself. Again, like some of the advice I said to men also go to women, whether if it's working out, eating healthy, maybe having a supportive friend group, finding a new hobby, getting a new skill, learning more about yourself, seeing what you like, seeing what you dislike. I do understand that standards are a thing and whatnot, and I'm not saying you have to change your standards to have somebody come into your life, but don't view social media standards as those are strictly your standards. Realize you may not like the same things everybody else likes on social media. Always keep in mind that you don't have to promote yourself or show yourself off in such of a negative way for people to be attracted to you, because a lot of times people aren't attracted to you because they want to know you. They're attracted to you because of what you present. And honestly, that could be a lot more damaging than what people think. Just because 1,000 people may message you trying to talk to you and whatnot, that doesn't necessarily mean they want to talk to you. They just want the chance to say they had you, whether if it's in a sexual manner or just as a trophy, whatever the case may be. It's kind of crazy. But I can't tell grown folks what to do. I can't tell anybody what to do. That's kind of just, my take on things. I do hope everybody takes this. If you do come across this, whether if it's listening on YouTube, whatever the case may be, take it in good faith. Kind of, again, pick what you feel like best benefits you. Again, social media is good and bad, and it can cause you to grow as an individual and put you in the best possible position in your life, but it also can increase insecurities as well as negativities and more so negative emotions on you if you allow it to. Again, this kind of advice with Prince / TED Talk with me this topic was presented by Derica. So shout out to Derica. Again, this idea again of me doing this at the roughly like the end of my last day of streaming for the week came from the good homie Casper. So this will be on my YouTube channel, So Fresh Adventures, for anybody that comes across it, whatever the case may be. Again, if you do feel like there is a topic you would like me to discuss, let me know. Whether it's comments, you can message me, DM me, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's kind of it on my part, honestly. So I do hope everybody has a wonderful morning, night, evening, whatever the case may be when it comes to the ending of this. And I will catch y'all next time, or whatever the next topic may be. Deuces.
Get sturdy, pussy. Magic. I fell in love with a witch and it's true. She far from average. I don't want to be with nobody if it ain't you. This shit is madness. All of this sadness. I'm tired. I'm tired.